So possible.
I don't know where that's coming from. My heater's covered by all my stuff. So.
Hi, I'm Libby.
I'm Kira.
And this is girls with cake in their mouths talking about eating cake.
Yes.
Or how good cake is.
How good cake is. Whatever, whichever one you prefer.
Yes. Well, we're going to learn it one day. We decided that it's really fun to be cozy with you guys.
Yeah. This is like, we're hanging out.
Right. We're definitely hanging out. Part of the reason we wanted to do these videos is that, you know, we have a lot of things to talk about, and we go on tangents. Maybe
we have a good
tangents are
time.
great.
We have fun, and also talking to each other.
And and about anything.
And also, I think people, like our friends, think that we're like kind of entertaining.
Maybe.
And we're animated in a way.
I hope
so. We're just kind of sharing wealth a little bit.
Yeah. So we were talking earlier about CVS, which is what we're going to do after we record. Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. And how we love coupons.
And all the cosmetics, like all the awesome cosmetics you could like try out that you might not buy if you didn't have like a really awesome coupon.
Right.
Even though sometimes it kind of ends up being a waste because you didn't really need it, you just bought it.
Right. Like how yesterday I used a coupon that was like $4 off of 12 for cosmetics. And I was like, oh, I have to reach the 12, but everything was like $7 or $8. So in the end I spent $15 just so that I could get that $4 off, but I didn't actually need either of the things that I bought, which is why I'm returning one of them now. So I think it actually works in their favor.
Right.
They get all this.
Probably. They wouldn't do it, like distribute 5 feet of coupons. Although you have to accrue those coupons. I think you told me that,
So
actually.
I think you do, because when I don't go to CVS for a long time, I literally like come out with like this like 5-foot.
Right, and now I've been going to buy those Honest Tea, iced teas. I've developed like an addiction to iced tea lately. I don't know, it's like a weird thing. But anyway, when I go buy them all the time, I don't get really any coupons.
Yeah. So it's funny because the coupons that I get, and I think most people get, are basically the same kinds of things. So it's like vitamins, a lot of vitamins.
Oh, a lot of vitamins.
Makeup. Maybe they know I'm a woman. Makeup.
Probably.
Shampoos. I got a lot of shampoo.
But like expensive shampoos.
Yeah, it said you have to spend like $20 of like something.
Although now I buy actually shampoo for colored hair.
Okay.
And I told my hairdresser that I bought Tresemme because I think it's like a bag $3 shampoo. He's like, "You use Tresemme?" I was
really?
Like, he told me that I have to use
the Vidal, not the Vidal,
it's the red container.
So
and it's $17. And the
Seriously?
first time I bought it from him, and I was like, oh, maybe he's just trying to rip me off.
Right.
But I don't know. I trust him. Like, he's been cutting my hair for so long, and I feel like he actually gives me a really good deal on the haircuts, and I also don't feel like he has any incentive to just, like, one bottle of shampoo isn't going to, like, make his day.
Right.
So anyway, I actually bought it again. Although the conditioner lasts forever, so that I don't have to rebuy it.
So I learned to buy hair coloring shampoos.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I don't like those like expensive ones because I sometimes feel like they're just stealing your money.
Yeah, but
and
I feel like
small. They're like these tiny little bottles that are like fancy and like bright
Although
red.
I have to say I just rebought it and I got my hair done like a month ago.
Yeah.
No. I mean, the other thing is that
almost 2 months. A month ago.
True. I mean,
I'm already showing like right here.
I guess I feel like if I'm gonna do it, then I should like do it right. Yeah. See, like I have my grays are like, you know how they're like shining through.
Yeah.
But although I did tell the hairdresser that I was afraid that my hair's thinning, he's like, oh no, sorry, it is thinning. He can confirm that. Okay. Although he said it's fine and not thin.
They get really mad when you say thin because I was like, yeah, I have really thin hair because like this is it. This is all I have. She's like, that's not thin hair. There are people who have much thinner hair. I was like, all right, sorry.
But I told him that I have a receding hairline. He's like, no, you have all these baby hairs. You don't have a receding hairline. I was like, I think I do. Anyway. Yeah. But you know how I was telling you about the bump on this side?
Yeah.
So actually it's now on this side too.
Wait, it just happened?
No, I have, like, this week, I was like, wait a second, because I did a bun, and I had a bump on both sides, like little peak here,
we discovered that she has, like, her hair is growing in, like, a different direction, like, most of her hair falls, like, down like this, and her hair falls that way. Kind of like
an 80s style. I need to do, like, an 80s style part, like, all the way on the side in order to make it look sleek and smooth. But now it's coming on this side. See?
Yeah, I see. So if you did have a receding hairline, that would be your comb over, like that hair. Look. Yeah, exactly. So
that's a
maybe next time you go to your hairdresser, you should confirm that one too.
Maybe I should just chop it all off.
No, I was reading a BuzzFeed today about what it's like to grow out a pixie cut, and I was like, this sounds awful.
Horrible.
I have bangs, and I love my bangs, but like, when they start to slightly grow, which is why they're up now, because they poke my eye, and then because they're poking my eye so much, I start doing this a lot, where I like move them to the side, and then they start growing in a like side, sway. And the second I see that I have bangs going like that, I know I need a haircut, because like
I had bangs for a little while, but I had all this pimples on my forehead.
So
that was part of one of the reasons why I got rid of that.
In the beginning, I did have that. It's not so much anymore, but like I don't know, I don't get that so much anymore.
I guess once you're aware of it, you can just take care of it.
Yeah, the problem so now they're way too long. So because I'm always playing with them, they get oily. It's like a whole thing.
Are you gonna recut them, or are you gonna let them grow out?
No, I'm gonna recut them. But I also don't like that. I don't like. You can go and get like a $7 bang cut at the salon, and they love cutting it though, because they like cut it until it's like down up
scissor
here.
happy.
Yeah, scissor
well, I
happy.
guess it's like a tease for them. They're like only allowed to cut your bangs, and they're like,
and you're still like $7. Can you even imagine? Like it's probably $1's worth of work. But this one woman was like, I really think that we need to thin it out. So she used those thinning scissors.
Oh, the ones where they like go like this, like a razor.
So she was like thinning them. I'm like, there's not that much hair there. I was like mortified, and this is why I don't go to the salon for getting bang cuts, because it's just really not worth it. So I do it myself, but then every once in a while when I do get a haircut, they're like, who did this to your bangs? And I'll admit, I'll be like, I cut my own bangs. Sorry.
It's an in-between thing. You gotta do it.
Because I also cut too much on the sides. Because, like, I don't know how these things work. And the last time I went, the woman was like, what did you do over here? And I was like, yeah, I cut too much. Haha. Like, I played it off as, like, it's funny. And she's like, well, I don't really know what to do with this. And I was like, just fix it.
You're a hairdresser. Figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. She was, like, busy telling me how, like, she prefers the Upper West Side because people tip her a lot, or, like, she could charge a lot more for haircuts than she can in, like, Harlem, or, like, in, like, the Washington Heights. I think she lives in Washington Heights, or the Bronx. And I was like, well, I'm glad that that's working out for you. Like,
oh yeah.
And then my haircut only cost $26 at Dramatics, and I was like, oh, okay.
I think I went to Dramatics once on a Living Social.
So you don't actually really need it. I'm telling you, $26 is pretty good.
No,
if you think about it.
Good. I think I did it.
Yeah.
Did I go there or somewhere else for an updo? Like, there's one right next door that's like the same,
Extreme
right?
Color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like exactly the same.
Yeah. So basically, I think that I'm gonna need to do like another gray soon. Not yet.
I know. Yet. I want to try. I mean, I really want to try the
popping out. You know the worst, it's been depressing that my hair is turning gray, but that like whatever. But it was like its own hairs. So now I'm seeing my black hairs.
Yeah. With
beginnings of
because I used to, and actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I used to find my gray hairs here.
How did you find that?
Like I would search for them to pull them out, because I had this fear of like walking around with the hair done,
right,
and then being someone like having, you could spot someone's like shiny gray hair from like a mile away.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to be that girl, right? So I would like look for them, and like now that I think about it, they were always like in the back. Yeah. So now it makes sense because that's where my hair comes from.
So I think the lesson here is that you really shouldn't pull out your gray hairs, because that shit's gonna come back to you.
And there is no shame also in coloring your gray hair. Also, my hairdresser Mark, I love him. He also told me not to pull them out, but to cut them like really close to your head, because what was the reason? Because you'll go bald.
You know those people, this is a very serious disease, but those people who like pull their hair out.
It's like an anxiety disorder.
Yeah. They actually like really create like bald spots
and their eyebrows too, they pull out their eyebrows.
Oh gosh. Okay.